This episode, let's talk about Gita Gopinath. Gita Gopinath, the former Joint Managing Director of International Monetary Fund. Let's talk about her. Let's talk about her statement where she said that pollution is a bigger threat to Indian economy than the tariffs.
That is not the challenge for India. The challenge for India is not about becoming the third largest economy in the world.
And if everybody is out to put down India, then again we need to debate as to why is everybody against us. And the worst thing that can happen to our country, if we start hiding our flaws, putting it under the carpet and shooting the messenger.
तो सर्दियों में अगर आप देखेंगे तो अक्सर कहते हैं कि पिछली बार से इस बार सर्दी ज्यादा है, ऐसा कहते हैं ना। एक्चुअली सर्दी ज्यादा नहीं है, उनकी उम्र बढ़ने के कारण उनकी सहने की शक्ति कम हो गई। वैसे ही ये क्लाइमेट चेंज नहीं हुआ है, हम चेंज हो गए।
Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. This episode, let's talk about Gita Gopinath. Gita Gopinath, the former Joint Managing Director of International Monetary Fund. Let's talk about her. Let's talk about her statement where she said that pollution is a bigger threat to Indian economy than the tariffs. That's the statement that she made, and she was trolled. She is being trolled as I speak. She's trending today in Twitter and other social media handles, and she's been trolled. Let's talk about that. You see, India seems to be living in denial, especially from 2014. And I would say 2014 is because 2014, this extraordinary wind of nationalism almost swept this country. Now, nationalism is very good. India and Indians are always patriotic. We were patriotic, we are patriotic, and I'm sure we will be patriotic. That's how our DNA is. But that being said, this jingoistic nationalism has actually swept our country. Now, the problem with this jingoistic nationalism is we tend to be living in denial, therefore. What really happens is if somebody says that, the Prime Minister, that particular policy of Prime Minister was not correct, the chances are he would be put behind bars for sedition or 100 cases all over the country for sedition or a possible raid from an enforcement agency, or you will be trolled and called an anti-national. Happens. You say that I don't think the government is doing well, or the figures that the government is putting up is incorrect. I don't think those figures are right. You are trolled and trolled badly. You are trolled badly. You say anything against the government and the policy, the government and its function, the government and its decision, you are trolled. If you get heard, and that is people share your thoughts, then that troll converts automatically into FIRs across the nation, and then into police calling you from all over the country, and then into enforcement agencies coming and raiding you, and then all of a sudden you've been portrayed as a negative, as an anti-national human being in this country. This is a fact. Is this helping? Is this helping our nation? Will this help our nation? Is this patriotism? Patriotism is loving our country, not the government. Loving our government is not patriotic. Loving a political party is not patriotic. Patriotic is loving our country, and if you love your country, you will want to have the best for the country. So the moment you see something going wrong, you should be the first to talk about it and tell the countrymen that, things are not going well. Where is wrong? What is wrong in that? Okay, point number one. Point number two is this concept about, अरे बाहर जाके बात करते हो internationally. See, what is this international forum? Pray tell me, what is this concept of international forum? There is nothing called as international forum. You see, when you speak from your own drawing room and you speak on the net, and if your video gets viral, it will go into crores of people, and the whole world will watch you. Whole world will watch you. But you think what you say or what you write or what you do on your social media is contained to your drawing room? So what boundaries are we talking about? What international forums are we talking about? Your Facebook page is your international forum. Your YouTube is your international forum. So somewhere down the line, you can hide things, and hiding things is not patriotism. Talking the truth is patriotism. Letting your country know what is going wrong is patriotism. And accepting the fact that this is going wrong, therefore I need to correct it, is the perfect form of patriotism. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. You see, this economist, very, very reputed economist called Gita Gopinath, she made a statement in an interview which she was giving an Indian media, and that's India Today, where she said that, you see, pollution is a challenge in India and its impact on the economy is far more consequential than any impact of tariff imposed so far. She went on to say that the real cost of pollution are not merely environmental. They are deeply intertwined with economic growth, productivity, and health of citizens. She went on to say India has made progress in expanding its economy and improving infrastructure. But pollution remains a persistent challenge, particularly in major urban centers. From an international investor point of view, if you are thinking of setting up operations in India and living here, the environment matters. Tackling pollution must become a top national priority. It needs to be treated as a mission for India. You see, what did she say wrong? What did she say wrong? For this particular statement that she made, she has been trolled in social media, trolled. She has been called names, she has been called anti-national, she has been called, somebody who is ridiculing, who is bad-mouthing India in international forum. Like I said, what did she say wrong? Pray tell me. And what she said here, do you think rest of the world do not understand? Rest of the world do not understand that our city figures in one of the most polluted cities in the world? You think the world doesn't know? All of them are ignorant? And all of a sudden they will see Gita Gopinath say that and they say, "Arey baap re, aisa hai kya?" Is that how things are? Do you think that's how things work? We have almost gone into a negative net FDI, by the way. That is what the information we got today. We are almost in negative net FDI. Why do you think all of this is happening? Environment is a definite reason, one of the reasons, and possibly one of the important reasons. You see, when a company is investing in India, mind you, the company wants to even get their employees to come and stay in India. They want their top management from various parts of the world to come and stay in India. If they don't get their people to come and stay in India, if their people refuse to come and stay in India, a company will think twice. Because it is not that they will sit in New York or they will sit in London or they will sit in Berlin and then they will control India. It doesn't work that way. Their top management has to be there. There will be a lot of expats that comes to India. And when they come to India, if they are not getting people to come to India, if their top management doesn't want to come to India, they have a problem. So they will think twice about investing in India. Millions of people are dying because of pollution in India. Do you think a country like a Switzerland or a country that gives tremendous importance to environment like New Zealand, you think these kind of countries would want to invest in India? You see, and this myth that, other cities are also polluted and all that, let's contain that myth. A lot of cities have curtailed their pollution. A lot of cities are taking huge amount of steps to ensure that their pollutions are curtailed. We are among the few countries in the world that somehow is not able to curtail our pollution. We put water so that the reading is controlled. We don't do anything to control pollution. We take steps to control the reading. This is what you see.
दोस्तों, आप परेशान होंगे सोच के कि ये दो ट्रक गोल यहाँ पे क्यों घूम रहे हैं। हम लोग इस वक्त ISBT आनंद विहार के पास हैं और ये MCD के ट्रक आप देखिए गोल घूम रहे हैं। पीछे हो जाइए। ये लगातार सुबह से लेकर शाम तक, रात से लेकर सुबह तक इसी तरीके से यहाँ पे पानी का छिड़काव कर रहे हैं। आप देखिए ध्यान से, सिर्फ ये गोल घूम रहे हैं। आपने दुनिया में ऐसा कहीं नहीं देखा होगा, ऐसा चमत्कार कि 100 मीटर भी नहीं है, ये तो मुझे लग रहा है कि 30 मीटर का एरिया है। 30 मीटर के एरिया में ये दो ट्रक, आप देखिए तीसरा ट्रक भी आ गया है। ये लगातार आधा दर्जन ट्रक इस एरिया में घूम रहे हैं। और क्यों घूम रहे हैं मैं दिखाता हूं पीछे। ये देखिए, ये है सरकार का मॉनिटरिंग स्टेशन। ये सरकार का पॉल्यूशन मॉनिटरिंग स्टेशन है। इसको जूम करके दिखाना, सिर्फ इसलिए ताकि पूरी दुनिया के अंदर एक झूठ बताया जाए, दिल्ली में, देश में झूठ बताया जाए कि हमने प्रदूषण कम कर दिया। तुमने क्या किया प्रदूषण कम करने के लिए? कुछ नहीं।
This is our state. I mean, wake up and smell the coffee, guys. Let's talk reality. Let's talk reality. And if we are not bothered about pollution, we don't take enough steps to curtail pollutions. We don't take enough steps. We are going to suffer tomorrow. And it is not just going to be, convenience, which most of us don't bother. It is also going to be finance, money, jobs. Nobody is going to invest in our country. Let us be clear, and that is what the lady said. And instead of hearing her and kind of debating about what she said, we are busy trolling her. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And very ironically, let me also tell you, a lot of people that trolled her belongs to a particular ideology and a particular thought process. That those people need to understand that the same lady in that same interview has said things which she was actually defending the country, defending India. She spoke about how our GDP measurement is absolutely not flawed. Unlike what IMF just said. She claimed that it is not flawed and she finds no errors in our measurement methodology. That's what she said. She defended us. She went out and said that, listen, you know what? She believes that 2028 and we'll be the third largest economy. Why aren't we talking about that if you really want to listen to people just praising you? So yeah, she said that. She said that too. Her views were balanced. Her views were very balanced. My last point, you see, let us stop whoever says something wrong against us, they are anti-nationals. If they are Indians, if they are foreigners, it is Western view. It is Western view, foreign view. Everybody is out to put down India. And if everybody is out to put down India, then again we need to debate as to why is everybody against us. But that's the way our political class has kind of created the narrative in India. And that's the way possibly a lot of us who depend on WhatsApp to give us our information, a lot of us even accept this. Kuch bhi galat hua, if somebody says that your measurement methodology is wrong, you say, "Arey, Western ideas, they are out to, suppress India." If somebody says that, our environment is not correct, our pollution is high, oh, that is Western media outlook. If somebody says that, our hunger index is high, Western media outlook. If our freedom index is low, Western media outlook. Arey, anybody who says wrong, Western media outlook. Achha, when they say right, we go and quote it. Like our good finance minister quoted UNCTAD. So when they say good, we quote them. When they say bad, Western media out. Arey, kaisa chalega aisa? How can this go on? You see, a patriot is about bringing up, talking about our flaws, not hiding them. And the worst thing that can happen to our country, if we start hiding our flaws, putting it under the carpet and shooting the messenger. If that happens, then God save us. By the looks of it, that's the direction we are going to. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.
We in Assam feel very concerned about climate change and its consequences. Sir, how can you help and guide us to protect our pristine environment?
देखिए, आज छोटे छोटे बालक भी क्लाइमेट चेंज और एनवायरनमेंट चेंज की चर्चा कर रहे हैं। 70, 80, 85, 90 साल के लोग तो सर्दियों में आप देखेंगे तो अक्सर कहते हैं कि पिछली बार से इस बार सर्दी ज़्यादा है, ऐसा कहते हैं ना। एक्चुअली सर्दी ज़्यादा नहीं है, उनकी उम्र बढ़ने के कारण उनकी सहने की शक्ति कम हो गई है। वैसे ही ये क्लाइमेट चेंज नहीं हुआ है, हम चेंज हो गए हैं।